Good morning, Maricopa. Happy Thursday. I'm excited about our upcoming Exploring Possibilities, and I wanted to take a few moments just to go over a few things that are pertinent as we get ready to set up and display our programs and services for the Metro Phoenix area. There are some questions, and I want to make sure I answer them. I'm also going to put some attachments to this email in hopes that we are informing everyone about our next steps. First thing, February 1st, February 2nd, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. February 1st, again, is middle school and high school. Middle school and high school, invitation only. Right now, we're getting very close to 5,000 students who have been registered by their schools to participate. Please know that this is bigger than our county. We have people coming, we have schools coming from Flagstaff. We also have tribal communities and tribal schools coming all the way from southwest Arizona, South Arizona. So people are hungry for this type of activity. So we're excited about that opportunity to provide information about careers, about what Maricopa can offer to them, and the specialties of our programs, and the importance of understanding how it connects to the workforce, how it connects to the university. Saturday is open to the public. Our goal is 3,000 to 5,000, but we have a lot of community organizations who are working with us, who are pushing this information out. While we don't have a specific number, we know that it's going to be at least equal to our footprint for the February 1st. So February 1st and 2nd. Now, some people have asked, what is it going to look like? What is it going to be? If you've ever been to any national conference, or you've even been to the Home and Garden Expo, or you've gone to the Women's Expo, that is exactly what it's going to be like. We want people to come in and see a professional showcase of our programs and our services. We want people to be able to see and to touch. And when we say see and touch, what we want folks to do is, I may not understand what manufacturing, I may not understand what STEM means, I may not understand what a particular program in health sciences other than nursing, but I can see it, and there's opportunities for me to either understand and learn, and to look at different equipment, those types of things. That's why we say see and touch. So if you've ever been to an expo, I know there have been some booths where a person's just sitting there and they have a couple of pamphlets. They're not saying anything. They're not doing anything. And what do? You skip over them because you're not interested in what they have to offer. And then there's the booth that has lively folks that are behind the table or in front of the table. They have things for you to see. They have items for you to take a look at, maybe to touch, to play with. I think of the 3D printer. For about 2-3 years, it seemed like the 3D printer folks, the company that owns that, they were at every expo, every national convention, every regional convention that I participated in. But it was something about watching that equipment make a 3D object that mesmerized a lot of people. And even though I couldn't think of any reason for me to want to have a 3D printer at my place of employment, it was still fascinating. And I still spent 10 to 15 minutes at their booth. And so that's what we want our faculty and staff, and even your students. We want people who are going to showcase the opportunities and help students understand that there are opportunities beyond what they know, because there are a lot of students that have no idea. They have no idea that other programs and other opportunities exist. So that's what our expectation is of the booths. Some of you say, well, we don't have any giveaways. You don't have to have giveaways, right? But your presence, your ability to showcase and highlight the importance of your program, it speaks volumes, way more than a giveaway. But if you do have a giveaway, that's great. Maybe you can work with the companies and corporations and businesses that you pipeline your students to. Maybe they have some things that they would be happy to provide you that you can give away. So then you make a connection between your particular program and the companies that are hiring the students out of your program. And so that's another way. Or, you know, if you want to bring along a business or corporation that you work very closely with and you want to share your space in the booth with them, please, by all means, do that. But we just want to make sure that we are showcasing the greatness of all of our programs and services in Maricopa at every single college. So somebody asked me, well, do you have any more space? No, we don't have any more space. We are tapped out. In fact, I'm going to attach our program booklet for the event, and hopefully you can see this here. This is actually all of the programs that are going to be participating. We are doing it according to the fields of interest. Why are we doing that? Because that's the way we're moving, and we want to begin to get students familiarized with the fact that that's what we want people to do. We want them to look at fields of interest. Now, if you look here, we have it all color-coded according to the fields of interest, and we're going to move students throughout this area. This is all of the fields of interest here, and these are our community and student support services here. All in the middle here are all cars, STEM bus, equipment. It's going to be, I mean, when the students walk in, that's the first thing you're going to see. It'll look like an auto show, some would say, right here in this area. We also going to have a performance area. We have some of our fine arts folks that are going to come and do some performances. So we're excited about that, so students can see other opportunities outside of the classroom. And then we also have a concessions area. We will have an opportunity for students to go through an orientation, a 5 to 7 minute orientation before they go through the Expo. We're going to have workshops along here in these rooms here, and those are going to be at various times. Then we have a very large registration process that's going to bring the students through. So we are ready, and here on this side is all of the community agencies as well as universities that are going to be participating. So this is going to be huge. And we're excited because State Farm has donated some laptop computers, and we're going to make sure that the students are going to the various booths and are talking to you, and you'll have an opportunity to engage with them in order for them to win a laptop computer. So we are very excited. The other thing that I want you to know is that yesterday you should have received, if you were registered to profile your program, your service, your academic program, your career program. If you have reserved, you registered, you received an email yesterday that gives you your booth number. It gives you the information about what you're going to be provided. Those who had specific requests, we honored those. Those who did not have requests, you will get the booth space, table, and 2 chairs. For those of you who are asking about Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi will be provided in all of the space that we are renting, so you'll be able to access Wi-Fi. Some have asked, will we have electricity? The answer is yes. Here's what I need you to understand. Electricity will be provided to your booth space, but if you have multiple pieces of equipment or computers or screens, you will need to bring extra electric cords in order for you to provide electricity to your various pieces of equipment. So we want you to know that. Now, some folks have asked about setup time. Again, you received an email yesterday. We will be in the convention center on Thursday from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. You're welcome to come in, set up your stuff so you don't have to worry about it. And then we will be open again in the morning of Friday from 7 to 8:30. We want every booth ready to go by 8:30 a.m. on February 1st. 8:30 a.m. on February 1st. So that is the load in, and then get your stuff set up and ready to go by 8:30 on February 1st. Now, Many have asked about parking. There's two options. One, free parking. A church that is about 5-6 blocks east of the convention center has graciously allowed us to use their parking facilities in order to accommodate our needs. We will provide free shuttle from there, and we will pick you up and drop you off at the same spot right in front of the entrance into the South Convention Center building. Then, if you don't want to do that and you want to pay, you're welcome to park. I believe it's the East Garage. That's the closest to where we're going to be. We will not cover any fees, any parking fees. We will not reimburse. We will not be able to do that. It's just cost prohibitive at this point for us to do that. So, again, free parking will be about 5-6 blocks east of the convention center. We will have a shuttle bus running consistently throughout the day in order to accommodate you. What I suggest is that you set up early, either on Thursday afternoon or Friday morning, and then go park your car, and then we'll bring you to the convention center. Some people are asking, well, what is it going to look like? Well, I want to thank Dr. Amy Diaz, who's the Vice President of Academic Affairs over at Gateway, who has shared something similar to what we're attempting to do that was done back at her previous institution where she worked. So we're going to also show that, provide that in the email so you'd have that as well. Another question that was asked is, is there any more space? The answer is no, we don't have any more space. If you know of any colleagues in the district who may have a booth and you want to see if you can coordinate with them, by all means, the more the merrier. But at this point, we're very tapped out as it relates to space. We have to work. We're working very closely with the fire marshals because of the size and volume of people that are going to be coming through. And so we have to make sure that we have enough space for people to walk and there's not a bottleneck, etc. So we are tapped out on space. So we want to thank those who registered and got their information in. We are super excited. I mean, there are some colleges that are bringing ambulance and fire truck, those kind of things. Super excited. We are super excited, and we thank you for that. So we look forward to us coming together and having a great time. There is a show company that's attached to the email that gave you your booth number, etc. They will reach out to you, and please make sure you take a look at your junk mail or your other folder just in case that information goes there. They will accommodate if you have any other requests. Now, some of those requests will cost, so we will not be able to cover that, but they will reach out to you to see if there's anything else that you would need above and beyond what we are providing. So having said that, I think we've covered everything. What you're going to receive from me is a two-pager that's going to give just some specific information I covered. You will receive a copy of the prototype for the program, and you'll receive a video link to show you kind of what we're attempting to do. I think we'll elevate that maybe 5 or 6 levels. And inside of the program, there is a schematic that kind of shows you where we're going to be and how things are going to be set up according to the fields of interest. And on the 2-sheeter that I'm providing, it also shows the actual location of the building. We're going to be in Exhibition Hall F, and that's huge. It's like 45,000 square feet, and we're going to use all of that space. So we're excited, and look for another updated email from us as we get very close to February 1st. So thank you so much. Have a blessed day and have a wonderful MLK weekend. And remember that this is exciting. I'm so excited. So thank you so much. Bye-bye.